Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another Alco review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets, today joined by...
Me, just Michael.
Yes, and this is really fucking special because we splurged and got the entire Berry White set from Superstition Meadery. So this is pretty crazy. This was not cheap, but this is some of the highest rated mead in the world, which is amazing. I've had a couple of them at MBCC, and I had the blueberry variant at Swansea Day last year down in Stuttgart, and I think I've also had the Berry Grand Cru. But these are the 2019 vintages. They were released last year, and they still had one set left at Mikla Bottle Shop Aarhus. Or did they have two?
They had two until I bought this one, and as far as I could understand, they would use the last set for a vertical against the 20 version.
And have you had any of them at MBCC? No.
Nope.
So
I had some other variants at MBCC last year.
And also, we did a cuvee. We blended them all to try and see how like a Berry White cuvee is. And yeah, it was not cheap. It was like $280 for the set. But you also got a glass.
And a pin.
Cool little pin.
And a little iron on.
But actually thinking about it, for 4 bottles, half-liter bottles of the highest rated mead in the world, okay, it is expensive. But it's the same as great wine, and honey is really expensive.
It's actually more expensive at the web shop.
Oh,
yeah.
Crazy.
I think it's $85 a piece.
Okay, well, but I think so far what I've had from them has been worth it. I think Superstition and Schramm's are like my favorite meat producers. But let's just get into it. We have a load to try. So we're going to start with number 1, with it, which is Berry White. Well, I don't know if it's the first version or what it is, since it's the one that's just called Berry White. But I talked to Jeff from the Meadery, and he told me like they're all made with vanilla beans and loads of these different fruits, and then a secret ingredient to provide a chocolatey flavor too.
Yeah, it's a white chocolate. Eh?
I think it's white chocolate, but he didn't say if it was cocoa nibs or whatever. It's a secret.
If you read, it's Berry White because of
white chocolate. So it's like white chocolate themed. So, but yeah, the first one, Berry White, is raspberries. So let's start with number 1. And they all look the same. It's
dark
awesome
red.
ruby red. Let's check out.
There's some small variants, according to the Queen of ABV.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not his specialty, but he can tell there's a color difference.
Yes.
Wow.
Let's smell it, dude. I want to smell it. Wow. There's a lot of raspberry. It smells like you mix port wine and like raspberry compote.
Yeah. It smells a lot like fruit and
Himbeergrød. Almost. And I definitely get loads of vanilla. And it is white chocolate-esque. Maybe not really chocolate.
It's just sweet tobacco.
Yeah, I can see that. And they say like tanniny from like fruit skin, like almost oaky.
I don't get a lot of that.
A little bit. I think we'll get it more in some of the others. Like maybe the blueberry will have more, but
definitely
it smells
sweet.
so decadent. And quirky.
Sweet port wines, tobacco notes. Yeah.
Very nice sweet honey nuances.
Yeah, of course.
Candy sugar. Dark candy sugar. Smells really good. You want to try it? Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Wow, this is intense.
It's so decadent. This reminds me of, holy shit. This reminds me of having Pip's Meadery. It was the same ballpark. Like, it's really decadent.
This is, the first thing I thought is like,
wow.
Saftevan, what's that called?
I don't know. It's like cordial that you mix with water to create a soft drink.
And without the water. It's very, very intense, but sweet and a bit sour at the same time, and lots of fruit and a bit of bitterness.
Lots of raspberry, lots of sweet, fudgy, like honey character, and like Belgian candy sugar or something I'm getting. And then lots of vanilla too. Hot. I think the flavor has less chocolatey vibes than the aroma, but there's definitely like a generic chocolate-esque thing going on. But it is really good.
It's really, really
fucking decadent. It is like you have to like sweet stuff to like this. If you do not like, well, it's also mead, but
it's almost as
crazy.
If my mouth is sticking together.
Yeah,
on top.
It reminds me of
super sweet raspberries in a dessert wine.
Yes, like if you mix like port wine with raspberry compote and mead with some vanilla beans and stuff in there. It's like just like really, really decadent.
It's really, really good.
Maybe actually Brett got water glasses for us. I think it's a very good idea that we have some water. So let's find that. Be back in 2 secs. So let's move on to number two. Number two, which is Blueberry White. So same deal, but with blueberries. I love blueberries. I've already had this
we
one.
We like all the berries.
Me too. But I think of all these berries, I like blueberries or maybe blackberries the most.
I don't know.
You like dingleberries the most.
I like dingleberries, but there's no berry. I don't know. Let's just taste them. I actually like all the berries, but not dingleberries.
You're not into low-hanging fruit?
No.
Okay. We'll start with the fruit.
The dingleberries.
Dingleberries. Dingling in on some action here. No. Okay, let's check out the blueberry one. It looks, almost the same. I can't see difference.
If you can spot the difference of some of them are on the top.
Yeah, but it might also just be the glass. But
some of them are more brownish, I think.
I'm down to smell it. Let's do it. It was much more tannic and like woody. Like, definitely.
More
and it smells
soft.
less sweet.
Yeah, less sweet. More soft, if you can say that. Definitely blueberries.
More tobacco
blueberries
for me
and
too.
vanilla.
More like umami-esque notes. Maybe not umami, but like robust and rich notes. Like, again, like tobacco. And
it smells like if you have an old tobacco can who has contained sweet tobacco and you just, it smells like old sweet pipe tobacco.
And also like the vanilla and all, but man, it smells decadent as well.
A bit more boozy in the smell.
No, I don't think so. We forgot to mention ABV. At 13.5% all in?
13.5.
So, let's try Blueberry White.
Let's try Blueberry White.
Cheers, guys. Wow, what a difference. Much more like mellow and tannic and dark fruity and like, but also blueberries compared to raspberries, they don't have as much flavor.
No, I agree. This was much more flavorful.
But this is much more balanced.
Yeah.
This I taste like Belgian candy sugar. I taste vanilla. I think I almost taste like more of a chocolate thing on this too. And then like it has loads of this like fruited tobacco as we talk about.
But the more chocolate taste is a good thing. Is what do you say? When the fruit is not so powerful, the chocolate can shine more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My language is just crap today. I'm sorry.
It's craptastic. It's
awesome in its own way.
Yeah, it's it's really nice. I love that, like, again, candy, sugar, honey flavor. It's almost like you candied honey with a lot of them, I think. It's like
honey and chocolate shines here.
Yeah,
and a bit of mellow blueberry.
And like the tannic kind of blueberry skin thing and like almost like oaky, I think is a bit like quirky.
A bit more dry.
It's more on this.
A bit dry on the tongue, on the end.
Really, really good too.
Really good. Yeah, really good. Let's have a sip of water.
So, we're actually doing this quite fast, but it's also actually the first review of the day. Well, you've had a couple beers while I was at work.
Yeah, but we didn't review them.
No. But next one is Blackberry White. So blackberries instead of blueberries and raspberries. Number 3. So this is this one. Yeah. And again, it's color is this dark ruby red.
Yeah.
Whatever. It looks the same.
A little more brownish note on this one.
Yeah. Well, let's check out the aroma. Ooh, wow. That might be my favorite so far. It reminds me of Den Gamle Fabrik Boysenberry marmalade. Boysenberry. It's almost like boysenberry like.
I was thinking this is more acidic. But, I mean, the berries are also more acidic.
It smells like this one is like the most tart and bright, and this is like more mellow, and this almost smells like a mix of the two.
I think this will be the most tart berries anyway.
Maybe. It smells like really deep blackberries. Like almost, it reminds me of having like a blackberry, as I said, blackberry marmalade on pancakes or something.
Yeah, blackberries
almost like
in
maple
family
syrup
with raspberries too. I think it will shine more, but blackberries have also a little less taste than the raspberry.
You think so?
Yeah. If you taste the blackberry.
Oh yeah, raspberry. Yeah. I was thinking.
The blackberries are more sour and not so flavorful as a raspberry, in my opinion.
Let's try it, man. Cheers. Smells great. Oh, that's really good. It's like sharper and tangy.
Yeah, more sharp.
It's like it's got more depth than the regular berry white because it's blackberry. I feel like, and it's not like that. It's got a little bit of the sharp tartness.
I think this is my favorite so far because I like the acidity to cut the sweetness.
Yeah, It's got a really nice kick of acidity, and it has the same kind of tobacco vibes and like vanilla and chocolate things, and like again, all of them has like fruited tobacco. It also has like a little bit of a, like almost like oxidized sherry port thing on all of them as well. This one inclusive, but it's more like singy. It's a combination of like singy and bright, but also like darker and richer. Yeah, again, this kind of like these two mixed.
I think this has some grape notes. The grape,
I can see that. Like,
grape skin.
Yeah.
The tannic notes.
Yeah, I'm also getting maple syrup on this one. Like almost like a maple vibe.
Yeah, maple vibe and a little red wine wine note.
That's really good. Fuck, they're all really insanely good.
Really,
but they're
really
so
insane.
decadent. They're so decadent.
Far, this is my favorite, I think. Mm-hmm. Surprisingly, but yeah.
I thought it would be one of my favorites. So, but let's move on to the strawberry white.
Oh, I love strawberry.
Fresh Danish strawberries. It's going to be the season
strawberry
soon.
jam.
It's awesome. So
I'm really looking forward to this one.
It's the palest of the bunch, I think.
This is also a little brownish.
It's more brown, but I think maybe all that brown dark color. I'm not sure because I know in a lot of the meads they also use Belgian candy sugar to give it a bit more depth. Perhaps. So I'm not sure if they do in this one, but yeah, let's check out the aroma on this one. Whoa! Do you know what it reminds me of smelling? You remember as a kid? Have you ever had rødgrød? Of course you have. My mom would often get us that for dessert, but the packs you could buy pre-made, it reminds me so much of that because it has like this dense, condensed strawberry.
If you have fresh berries in the summer, and you put them up and you put water over them, and then sugar, and then in the bowl below,
the sugar water, like the strawberry sugar water. Yeah,
exactly.
It smells so Danish, actually. It smells like Danish summer in a glass.
But it has some notes beside. I think it's the honey.
Yeah,
it's just not only strawberries.
I think though this one might be the most like plain berry forward of the bunch though. I think there's other complexities, but this one is probably the most forward in terms of
strawberries.
Yeah, kind of like the same level of raspberry, or maybe even more, but
caramelized sugar.
Yeah, I can see that too. That was one of the queen of ABV's notes, or Brett Alvanomyces. But yeah, it's really good. Not so much of the tobacco umami, but
it's
like
actually quite different than the other ones.
It's more singy and bright, but it smells great. Let's get some strawberry action going. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's like rødgrød. Pure rødgrød without milk. Wow.
It has some musty notes.
Yes, slightly. It's almost like the seeds of a strawberry.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck, it's really rich. It's sweeter than I expected, but they're all sweet.
But on the back end, it has some tannic and some.
It's really good though. I didn't expect to like this one as much as the others. Brett says it's dry. Yes.
Yeah, it's dry.
I think it's the driest of the bunch. And these are dried fruit. Yeah, I don't think as much as like the blackberry. That had like a good amount of like dark fruit.
Also, I think the blackberry is the best one so far.
I agree. I think it's the best one. I really like this one too, but the blackberry just really hit it.
I think mine is blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry.
Yeah, mine is blackberry, blueberry, strawberry, raspberry.
You think the raspberry is the least?
That's my least favorite. It's just because I prefer the other berries over raspberries. I like raspberries, but the others I like.
But you don't love it.
I don't love it.
You don't really like it.
But we got a bonus. We made the Berry White Grand Cru, as I said from the beginning. Mm-hmm. So this is an equal blend of all 4 Berry Whites from 2019. Yeah, this will be fun to see. I mean,
it will.
If it's going to be a mishmash or if it's going to be amazing, we'll find out right now. Let's smell it. Oh, it's so maple syrupy, I think.
Yeah,
like, it's really mapley.
It has maple syrup.
Like, really maple syrup chocolate. But
not so singy. Just
it's more maple. Just like you did a forest berry compote. It smells like Skåber, I think. It's not like as distinct as all the others. Yeah. Of course, because it's a blend. But
Of course.
It smells really nice, too. You want to try it? Cheers. It's actually really good, but it's more like mellow.
Yeah.
Because everything is mixed. I feel like it tastes like Skåber, forest berry, but it's a bit subdued because nothing really gets to shine.
No.
But I think it's fine because it's an equal blend. Because I think if we did a blend where there'd be a little bit more strawberry than the others, for example, the strawberry would dominate totally because
exactly.
they are so pronounced on the fruit flavors. I think you need, if you want to do the cuvee, equal parts of all. I think the cuvee is nice, but I think I might prefer them on their own.
Yeah.
So really, good thing we didn't blend all the rest.
Yeah.
It's really nice too, though. But it's just more of a generic forest berry flavor, whereas the other, I like the pronouncedness of the others. It also has like the dark fruit. It has loads of maple, that one, but fuck, this is like diabetes town, but it's so good. I'm trying to decide which one you like the most or what.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's obviously
totally different.
Totally different. Your English language is not very good today. I don't know why I turned into Borat or whatever that was.
I don't know either.
Oh yeah, I love the blackberry.
Me too.
That's almost like a cinnamon vibe on the blackberry too for me.
I think actually the strawberry one is the one I like the least. It has some off note for me. I don't know what it is.
Actually, the blueberry is also really good.
I think I will still go with the blackberry and then blueberry, raspberry, and strawberry. I think I'll end there. The strawberry is some off note for me. I don't know what it is. I think it's some kind of dusty note, some kind of.
I like it. It just reminds me of childhood having gold.
Yeah.
It's slightly earthy.
Yeah, I think it has some earth notes.
I don't mind it. But wow, they're good. But
fantastic.
Fucking decadent stuff. I mean, if you need to be in the mood for like something really
and you need
sweet.
to share these.
Yeah. If you drink all these 5 on your own, you're gonna have diabetes.
Very sweet.
We're almost drinking a bottle each today, but yeah, it's really nice. For me, I'd say I said blackberry, then blueberry, then strawberry, then raspberry, and my least favorite is the Grand Cru, even though it's all really nice. As for grades, I think I'm going to go 98 on Blackberry White, and like 97 on Blueberry, 96 on... Yeah, I'll do a 96 on both Strawberry White and Berry White, and then 95 for the Cuvée. Because I don't want to go below 95 for any of them, because I think this is fucking world-class mead.
They are all
world-class. And this one, again, 98, which is probably the highest grade I've ever given a mead.
I'll agree on 98.
Which is fucking, it's really good.
And number 2 was the Blueberry one for me. I think I'll go 97. And the Raspberry one, also 97. And then 95 for the Cuvée, I think.
What did you say for the strawberry?
Oh, for the strawberry one, 94? Yeah, 94.
Okay, you're not too into the strawberry.
No, I don't know. That's some off note for me. 94, 95.
We're going to have to try 95. And make our own version with dingleberries. You're going to love that one more.
I love dingleberries.
they have loads of earthiness. Even
let's
coffee
try
flavors.
We can make it right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have some.
We can share. I'm sure you have some. Okay, now this is going sideways.
Oh, yeah.
But this is an amazing set. If you want like a really fun, decadent mead experience, you should really try and get some Berry White. Some of the best mead I've had. I haven't had that much compared to craft beer, of course, but it's just, for me, really, really high up there. Yeah. And we're not the only people who think it, so... I mean, online and people rave about this. But yeah, the winner for just Michael and I is definitely the Blackberry version.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And we did this in 20 minutes. I'm pretty impressed, actually. Way to go, Michael. We can't touch, goddammit.
Oh my god.
I'm taking a piss. In my pants. No. Okay, so the winner... Definitely the Blackberry White, really good stuff. If you guys had a chance to try any of the variants, let us know what you thought of them. Especially also the Grand Cru that was pre-blended. It's been like barrel aged and everything. Be fun to hear your thoughts on that. As always, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And this isn't even a special review. This is just a random Alco review. But hey, that's how it is. So we're going to say cheers.
Our favorite.
Yes, number 3 for me.
Yeah.
And you, so cheers, and see you guys in another Alco review.